think that'll do the job. I will need to stew it here too. So, a bit calmer this morning. We've got, I don't know, 10 knots of westerly plus outgoing tide. And of course it's all bouncing up and down out here. I'll aim to get this off. Another failure. I can't drive the tube out, it's corroded in place, and I can't unbolt it because I need to be able to grab the nuts up on deck. On the forward end, I've got the long studs out of the aft end. So these two are just turning around up on deck. I obviously have to make a new tube, which means I have to mill a new retaining slots in the end. I forgot to measure exactly how long the old one was, so we will cut it to length on the boat. Oh, the pin's 13mm. 13mm slot drill. We'll obviously make it a little bit wider than that. It's just a little bit long, but it'll have to wait till we get to the boat. We're heading over to the base of Whangarei Point. We're right on low tide, so we might as well keep going until we touch bottom. That's Parua Bay over there. Home straight over there. Whangarei with Whangarei in behind, way down there with Limestone Island, and this is Takahewai. The south side of the harbour's got shallow mud flats, so we're barely afloat at low tide where we are. Now this is the video plug for the main display, and it's a BNC, and this is an RCA, so we'll need an adapter. Right, well, I've ordered that. Obviously not going to happen today, but I can run the cable through into here. Well, the problem we'll have is I don't know whether the camera's the right way up or upside down, but that can be changed. Now we've got it into the instrument binnacle, just enough length so we can hook the power up, but can't hook the video up until we get the adapter. It's now lunchtime. Amazing how long projects take. Over here they're building the seawall along the front of the cliff at One Tree Point here. Because I'm not sure the 291 that's holding the camera on is fully cured yet, I don't want to risk moving the mount by sailing, so I'm afraid we're motoring. So we're over here, and I think we'll just wander over to the nook. Well, at least that's one project done. Just got to put the winch handle holder back on. think that'll do the job. I will need Stuart here to help me by holding the top. I've just been for my first swim of the season. A bit cold getting in, but not too bad. Stayed in for about half an hour. I've tidied up the bookshelf, barely enough room. I'm heading round to the mooring, park up there. I will have Stuart's help to replace, hopefully, the prod launcher. This is the end of One Tree Point. First good flush of Purakawa flowers for the summer. I wouldn't say it was easy, but we've got the front mount off. Back mount's unbolted. Oh, here's the mount. We've just got to get the tube out now. Obviously I can cut it out, but I'll still about to measure how long it is. We managed to drive the bottom off, or rather the aft mount off. Now this one was swollen from me banging on the other day, so I've knocked it aft a bit and it should now come off. Well, there may not be much wind here, but there's the waves coming around out of Parua Bay and a very strong outgoing tide, and it's just about impossible to stay in position. We do have it mounted, just trying to get the last of the studs through to the forestay fitting, so it's proving problematic. Lots of Duralac everywhere to hopefully stop the corrosion next time, which means I've got Duralac over all my tools and myself. Well, finally, it took a wee bit of effort. Okay, see if you can lift it out. And one connector at a time. Okay. I've got different ends on them. Pass me the other one. Right, so the seal's in the right place. That was the easy one. Closed. Okay, go and turn on that breaker. Turn it off. Right, next thing for the tall mate is the disco lights, which were held on with very high, whatever, tape falling down, so we better screw them up. Right, well, that's successful.